And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG basketball, and we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We are the only show, folks, that combines real sports and gaming at the exact same time as we talk the latest in the world of the association. Yes, that's the NBA and the WNBA, and also some college basketball as we come to you on the platforms of FTF Sports, Next Level Sports, NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Also got a couple of gamers who are playing for cash and prizes. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG basketball, and we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. All right, we're coming inside here, folks. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG football, ISG college football, and of course, at the end of the week, it is always ISG basketball. As my guy D. Scott used to say, you got to leave it. Speaking of D. Scott, how about those Orlando Magic playing pretty good, up 3-2, going to Orlando this weekend with the Game 6. We're the only show, folks, that really combines real sports talk and gaming at the exact same time. We'll talk the latest in the world of the NBA, WNBA, and college basketball. Also, like we said, we got these gamers here playing for cash and prizes at the exact same time. But shout out to the good people here at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. And we're talking about right down the road, literally a 3 to 4 minute drive from MetLife Stadium, home of the New York Football Giants and the New York Jets, Jets. Literally 3-4 minutes right down the road on Route 3. They are the guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943, drawing their identity and their inspiration from the origins there in the Chicago. 100 locations in some 20 states. And yeah, man, you can see it. It is all about the trivia. There's my guy. Hey, he's got some really good trivia questions here. They do a good job here at Uno Pizzeria and Grill. They serve more than pizza, folks. They have pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more. They got craft beers, great cocktails, and for you health nuts out there, vegetarian dishes as well. So shout out to the people here at Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off Route 3, the guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943. There is top left in the corner screen. Boss Wilborn, how you doing, man? It's the Confluence. It's the Confluence, folks. You're in Pittsburgh, PA. Those Three Rivers are kind, sir. Any order. It's an easy night.
All right, so you got the Ohio, the Allegheny, the Monongahela. I guess if you lived in the North Shore of Pittsburgh, you made a lot of money during the draft. If you lived anywhere or were anywhere else, you lost a lot. And tough situation for a lot of Pittsburghers who were really looking forward to seeing a boom in their wallets. Instead, they saw a bust, unfortunately. But, well,
but they still had over 800,000. That's a record.
Yes, I mean, great for, again.
Good job by the folks on the North Shore, real quickly.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Right.
Just wish small businesses would have got a little bit of the love.
Sure, absolutely. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen. You haven't seen this pretty face in a long time.
There we go.
That is Kellie Wells-Brinkley, an Olympian, bronze medalist in the 2012 games. I believe that was over in London because I was working in Orlando at the time. Kellie Wells-Brinkley, welcome back to the show. We haven't seen you, girl, in a couple of years. How you doing?
I heard the people were missing me, and I heard you needed an enforcer, so your favorite Olympian is back to grace your screens.
Oh, man, love it. You are actually my favorite Olympian. I always tell people, I actually know an Olympian. Good friend of mine. I know an Olympian. Kellie Wells-Brinkley. Yes, the hurdles. She was a bad girl still a bad girl. What am I talking about?
What are you talking about?
Exactly. Get it together, Mr. Ridley.
See, that's why you need me.
For real, we do need you. Ready to talk the latest in the world of the NBA, WNBA, and also college basketball?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I have opinions. Y'all know that.
Many opinions. We can't wait to hear the take. So let's take a look at the rundown here as we come to the other platforms of FTF Sports, Next Level Sports, NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, and In the Black Network. Meg Thee Stallion, breaking up with Klay Thompson. That was the big news in the NBA this week. We'll talk about that. Kellie is up in Minneapolis. Of course, her husband used to play in the NFL. They're up there near those Minnesota Vikings. Anthony Edwards injured his knee. Speaking of Minnesota, the T-Wolves out at least a couple of weeks. We'll see if that's going to impact the T-Wolves. How about rapper Boosie trying to dunk off a trampoline? You got to see the video. It did not go well for the young man. Paige Bueckers, the Dallas Wings, on a relationship with her new teammate, current partner, Azzi Fudd. We'll talk about that. The NCAA Tournament looks like it's going to expand to 76 teams. So they're going to add 8 teams. We'll talk about that. And John Wall, how about this? Hat tip to John Wall, the new president of basketball ops at Howard University. All right, let's talk about the gamers here. Let's take a look at the rules here as we play NBA 2K for cash and prizes, Hall of Fame, competitive rules. 1v1 current rosters, like to call those regs. All 30 NBA teams are available, 5-minute quarters. King of the Hill format. You win, you do stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about that shmoney. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets 40. Runner-up runs out this piece with $10 cash. And folks, when you win in 4 straight weeks, and it does get progressively harder, you can win an NBA licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. They make more than gaming chairs. They make office furniture, all of your furniture solutions there, gaming desk, you name it. They got all the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, colleges and universities, and any custom pieces you might want. Check them out online, zipchair.com, located on Strong Island. Also, when you win your first gaming chair, you do get an official ISG t-shirt. The shop is always open. Hoodies, $59.99. T-shirts, $29.99. We have literally dozens of options for you. Shop is always open 24 hours a day at theisgshow.com/shop. Real quickly, how about these two young men? Oh, we got a lady too. Here's the matchup. The biggest game of the weekend, Game 6, as I mentioned. Magic up 3-2 against the Pistons. That'll be the game that you'll see as we talk the latest in the world, the NBA and the WNBA. Little lady playing with the Pistons. She's the challenger. Our King of the Hill, our champion, JustZyrell, playing with the Orlando Magic. Quick profiles of these two gamers here. We'll start with the young lady. Ladies first. A little lady, Wendy Fleming, from my home state of Tennessee. Yes, she's a volunteer. Chattanooga, that'd be Hamilton County. Not going to mention her age because I was raised right. Financial services supervisor. Also, shout out to her. United States basketball national team gold medalist. So Wendy putting up some big fights here in NBA 2K and also that. How about our King of the Hill, our champion? That would be Zyrell. Can he kick it? Of course he can. Zyrell Rivers from Columbus, Ohio. Used to work for the Columbus Crew. Now currently an airline ramp agent, 24 years of age, 2K25 Playmakers Tournament finalist, one of his top events there, and doing some good stuff there. Real quickly, let's take a look at the standings here, brought to you by MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Mollipop, take a word by Sweet Storm with that pink bag promise. Folks, you see that pink bag in your local grocery store, you got to understand you're getting some high quality produce. We're talking about 20 different varieties of grapes, folks. Very sweet grapes. Also, pressed juices online as well. Check them out online. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Tobias Wilborn, what? He's got the best record of all the picks. He's got me by one game. Let's see if I can catch him this weekend. All right, let's go ahead and bring in everyone. We'll start with the queen of the show at the bottom of the screen, everyone's favorite Olympian. All right, Kellie, who you got in this game? You got Pistons or Magic? Little lady playing with the Pistons and Zyrell playing with the Magic.
You know, I'm a girl's girl, so I'm going with Little Lady. I think that she's pulling it out tonight. No offense to Zyrell, but I'm a girl's girl tonight.
Okay. I like that. I like that pick. Let's sing a happy birthday to one of the patrons here. If she would have taken the Magic, I would have taken her. I would have gone matriarchy. I'm going to go with them. I'm not going to say patriarchy, but I'm going to take Zyrell closer than the experts think. I'm telling you, boys and girls. Little lady, Wendy Fleming is a bad girl. We'll see. But Zyrell playing with the Magic there in the Kia Center. I used to cover the Magic back in the day. I think that she will come up a little short. Zyrell's going to win. All right, guys, let's go ahead and lock it up. Let's go ahead and play it out right here on FTF Sports, Next Level Sports, Next Station, on the Sports Channel, in the Black Network. Zyrell playing with the Magic. A little lady playing with the Pistons. Played out, guys. May the best man or woman win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Let's go. Let's do it right now. Let's go. And the pregame show brought to you by good friends at Golf Zone Social. 3 locations where Brooklyn at. You got BK, West Knockins, Scarsdale, Sports Bar and Indoor Golf Lounge. 16 total bays, 15 bays and one huge VIP suite. Got those simulators and those suite stores where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meaning unparalleled social engagement. And folks, you can play some 240 courses. They got all the video games and things on there as well in those simulators. It is a true experience. And it's more than just an indoor golf lounge. It's a bar, a sports bar lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. We're here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports ISG Basketball. We're powered by the good folks here at Uno. We're the only show, folks, the intersection of sports and gaming that combines real sports talk and gaming at the exact same time. Talk the latest in the world of the NBA, WNBA, and college basketball. Got a couple of gamers who are playing for cash and prizes as we talk here. Middle of the screen, that is Zyrell, our King of the Hill, our champion. Man, he's been rocking, hasn't lost in about 2 months. He's playing with the Orlando Magic. They are the home team. Bottom left hand screen, that is a little lady, Wendy Fleming, playing with the Detroit Pistons, the biggest matchup in the NBA this weekend, as we talk about these 6 of the first 8 matchups in the NBA playoffs going to at least 6 games there. So we've got a nice little score here, 5-4 with the Magic over the lead. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for SI.com to the night, a writer of me. Also, top right-hand corner of the screen, that is Kellie Wells-Brinkley, everyone's favorite Olympian, a bronze medalist in the 2012 games. All right, guys, let's talk the latest in the world of the NBA and the biggest story. Oh, Kels, we sweetheart, you
Wow. Okay.
that was funny. No love here. I guess no love lost as well between Meg Thee Stallion and also Klay Thompson. Of course, Meg Thee Stallion breaking up with Klay Thompson. The split up, put it out on social media. She did as well. Klay did have a response. He was on IG, he was on a boat, and I guess he was listening to some songs. He was bumping, I will always feel like somebody's watching me, and also rumors on his boats as well. So that was pretty funny. But real talk, Meg Thee Stallion wrote on Instagram, she said, cheating had me around you, your whole family, playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. B, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. Whew. Lot there. First, I want to
she deleted the post 10 minutes after.
She did. Let's start with the young lady there, and not the gamer, the real young lady, the pretty face there, Kellie Wells-Brinkley. Your thoughts here on the breakup. I guess, Kellie, are you okay with it being public here? I always said the over-under was 6 months. It went about 8 or 9, so maybe give a little golf clap on that one.
Listen, maybe because I'm old now, but like, break up, like, be shamefaced in silence. And I'm not trying to silence victims, right? Because people really go through things. But also, when you see the red flags and you sprint towards them and you dive and roll, like, just lick your wounds in silence. Like, I don't think that post was necessary. Talk to your therapist, not the computer, because that kind of stuff, like, she deleted it in 10 minutes, but it shall live on. And then you drag other people into situations. People are on boats doing things. Nothing even good happens on a boat. So, like, lick your wounds in silence and, like, just move on. That
Celebrity is Lake Lanier.
Right.
look, listen, it's haunted. There's lots of stuff there. But
People were wishing him to go on Lake Lanier, by the way.
Wow. That's a lot there. All right, so Lexi Brown has been drugged into this swell. We know Lexi
bless
Brown,
her heart, man.
the daughter of Dee Brown. Yeah, she said basically she's receiving death threats. She wants someone to refute this rumor, especially Klay. No one has. Your thoughts here on Nubyjas? I was really caught off guard there by Kellie. I didn't think she was going to go there. We've heard Stephen A. Smith and other men talk about, hey, why is she doing this publicly? I don't know here, man. I'm kind of in that ballpark, but I want to show a little deference to her. But I don't think anybody, because look, if you want to play in public, that's why we should all stay off the internet. Go ahead.
Well, a couple things. One, parasocial relationships are going to be the demise.
Parasocial? What the hell does that mean?
I mean, that is when you believe that you are friends with a celebrity or someone through social media or a social media personality, or in some cases, you believe you are them.
That boy
or
good.
in some cases, you believe they are you are their alter ego. Look, I think Meg Thee Stallion makes wonderful music. She's a very talented woman, and Klay is a great player. I saw people saying that Meg made Klay, and it's like, hey. I get you could be upset with the man.
He's self-made, $300 million, won 4 rings.
We're not even 4 rings.
Be careful.
NBA champion, great player, and it's
Flash
like we don't have to diminish him because
hey, Kells, he's splashing for real.
Right, people's feelings are hurt, man.
I'm sorry.
I mean, to get to the giddy, I think the parasocial stuff is strange because that's what leads to people threatening Lexi Brown. By the way, we say we protect black women, but then we're attacking and harming Lexi Brown, who may or may not even have had sex with Klay Thompson, okay? We don't even know if that's true. Lexi Brown, who is getting ready for...
She says no.
And here's the thing. So we say we believe women until they say, no, they didn't do something. And now she's had to deny this twice, including in her interview with Fox, because her first denial on social media. And by the way, this rumor started because someone on social media said it. Some bot or something said this thing and attributed something to Lexi, and we don't even know it's true.
Fair.
This is getting out of hand. I've seen people say really horrible things to and about each other, about a celebrity couple. I believe, now, I knew people were into Meg. I did not know she had this level of standum, and I do call it standum. I did not know the hotties were basically the new Beehive. I did not know that. So listen, I don't want no problem with y'all.
No, you don't.
Especially if I'm out here threatening to bodily harm people. Like I saw people posting videos of Klay's injuries and different things. Also, one last thing on the post she made, she said horrible treatment. That could be, or terrible treatment. Was it terrible or horrible?
She talked about the mood swings and
mood swings, and
and yeah, horrible. She said horrible mood swings and horrible treatment towards me. So she didn't say horrible treatment. She said horrible mood swings.
So it's the horrible treatment. He's got
one of his worst seasons of his career.
He's got 3 games and 5 nights in the worst season of his career, as his career is flashing before his eyes, and maybe he's not in a good mood all the time. Maybe he doesn't want to do a 5th TikTok video, or is it something else? When you use that kind of ambiguous language in a world where there's real femicide happening, where women are really dying at the hands of husbands, you use that kind of language, people can construe that a lot of different ways. And that's very dangerous.
Let me get Kellie in here. Kels, he talked about it. Yes, but look, before the split up, there was a golf outing, and also the last thing I think they did together was something on a boat, right? They looked like they were having some fun, recently. We see the hashtag Claygan, right? So everybody was really rooting for them. I guess the public, is sad for all of this, and that's why is the public so invested in other people?
Well, because now we're at those people are at our fingertips.
Get a life,
you can open TikTok, Twitter, X, whatever it is, any kind of social media, because everybody overshares now. And I get it. It's really easy to do that, to just click a picture, show what you're eating, click a picture, ooh, that's bae. I get it. And I honestly was rooting for them because I know the things that Meg has been through. Losing your mother publicly, being shot publicly, going through court cases publicly. So I also can't fault her for her post, because what if this is just the straw that broke the camel's back and she had an unclear moment?
Right.
So I don't, I know what that feels like, that heartbreak, that frustration, that everything is piling up on you. However, we gotta make better choices and then use better words, because as a Black community, and Klay is a part of the Black community, we must protect each other, I think. I'm really big on protecting each other. It shouldn't be just protect Black women or Black men.
Protect everybody.
Each other's keeper. And so we got to do better at keeping either business in-house, or also knowing that, hey, maybe he's just not in the spot to be in a relationship, so I just need to back away and support him as his friend.
Right. Well, I guess also the threat of, basically she was saying he wasn't monogamous. Real quickly, we'll get you guys' thoughts on this. Moulin Rouge, she said that it's reportedly she's moving up her last show. I think the last one is actually Friday, May 1st, to sort of protect her health and peace. You get your thoughts on that part of it too as well, Nubyjas.
Hey,
this thing is really,
who
really
has
boiling
to go
over.
to work after breakups and divorces? Everybody. Everybody who has a job in the real world of life. Now,
my wife wanted a divorce from me, and I had to go anchor on the news that night.
And listen, and now everybody gets to make their own choices about their health, their mental health, and things of that nature. If she can't perform, she gets to not. Also, a little Broadway thing. A lot of times towards the end of these shows, the performers get tired, the voices get tired, and they try to find ways to not complete the show. I'm not saying that's this. I'm just saying, I just want people to get over this for themselves. I feel like a lot of people have invested a lot of themselves. They see themselves as Meg and in Meg. I think that's weird. I like Klay Thompson, but I don't think I am Klay Thompson.
10 seconds. Go ahead. Okay. Well, Kellie, I'll get you the last word.
Yeah.
You think she feels like she was duped? You think that Klay promised more? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. You could see it. If somebody sends their representative, and then when that, sheet comes down and you see who that real person is, it as a woman, our compass is our, what we feel on the inside. We are very led by that. And when somebody messes with that on the inside of you and you don't know left from right, up from down, my intuition is the one thing that keeps me and my family safe. So when somebody messes with that, it really does rock your internal core, because now, is anything real? What am I seeing?
I have to ask, but did he mess with it, or did she create some of a dream too? You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I've learned in
marriage and stuff, y'all just got together.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
20-second timeout.
I have a joke I'm going to share off air that I'm not going to share in this space. But
hold on. Did you see the video?
Who typically lose that fast?
Right, real quick, both of you guys. You see the video of her? It looks like she may be moving past it. I mean, she was taking some shots.
Man.
It looked like, I don't know.
Okay, she's having fun.
She should. That's the whole point.
But also, life goes on. Relationships
does.
And she's in her early 30s. She will live. She will survive. He will survive. Nobody's homeless. Nobody died. Thankfully, even though people are wishing it on certain people.
We got to move on.
And no kids involved.
And no kids involved. Also, my daddy told me a long time ago, you never have to lie to a woman because she likes you enough, she'll lie to herself.
Lie to herself.
Okay. All right. Good stuff,
and
man.
It's possible.
All right, we'll keep an eye on it. Once again, Meg Thee Stallion breaking up with Klay Thompson earlier this week.
Here, man.
So we'll keep an eye on Klay and see if he's going to play another year and what love interest that Meg had. I didn't realize all the guys that she dated. I mean, I was like, wow, she's had a nice little list.
Should know
so about Klay, too.
That's also another.
Hey, but also, we've never known about Klay's romantic life until now.
All right, well, all the girls have come out of the woodworks, including Coco Jones and other folks as well. We're keeping an eye on this NBA 2K game. We've got a nice little game here. They're late stages of the second quarter, about to start the third quarter here. Got a 3-point game in the second quarter. First quarter brought to you by good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. Authentic Mexican restaurant, opens 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks, libations, folks. They're definitely flowing. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. You saw that this past Tuesday with the sombreros and nice costumes. There are DJs on the weekends, night nights on the weekends too. They also have the beautiful patio, the Golden Eagle. It is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. Online, AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. More ISG basketball after this quick touch-up. Game 6, Magic and Pistons. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, or bottom right-hand corner of the screen now. That is ALittleLady playing with the Detroit Pistons. They're in the dark jerseys. A very close game, a 2-point game. Our King of the Hill, our champion, JustZyrell, middle of the screen. They're playing with the Orlando Magic. They are in white. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn, a writer from SI.com. To the right of me, to the right of him, at the very top right-hand corner of the screen. That is Kellie Wells-Brinkley, everyone's favorite Olympic medalist, bronze medalist back in the 2012 London Games. All right, guys, back to the NBA topics. Kellie, you're up in those land of 10,000 lakes, Minneapolis. How about Anthony Edwards? Not going to be around with the Minnesota Timberwolves at least for a couple of weeks. Ant-Man injured his knee. Going to be out at least a couple of weeks. That was game 4 against the Nuggets. He suffered that hyperextension of his left knee. You'll see there as he comes down. That's a tough one right there, reminiscent of what Giannis did as well. Also got a bone bruise. Also had a bad right knee as well. We missed a lot of games, about maybe close to a dozen games with that runner's knee. Also in the same game there, Dante DiVincenzo tore his Achilles. And I think, Kellie, you were talking about Ayo's going to be out as well. So they're missing their top 3 backcourt folks there as they head into this series against the Nuggets. Are the Nuggets going to come back from down 3-1 and win this series?
I would assume.
No, we're going to start with Kellie. We'll start with Kellie first. She's in a minute.
The city's coming together. We're really trying to hold on. I think that we've got some great pieces to put together like a wonderful game tonight. It's just going to be a lot about pace playing and also pushing in the paint. When we go at them in the paint, that's when we get to the free throw line, and then that kind of evens out the game. It hurts to not have Ant on the court at all times, because even if his shot is off, they're always looking to Ant. They're always going to double him up so then they can pick and roll and send somebody to the basket. So we really need Rudy Gobert. We need you to play some defense. Go at it. Like, that's what we need tonight. But I really think that we can pull it out. Let's win it at home, rest up, and then move on to that second round. Because I feel like right now, whatever can go wrong is going wrong. So then there's really only up from here.
Yeah, Nuggets and Wolves meeting for what, like the third time last, 3 or 4 years here. I think they split, right?
They do not like each other.
They do not.
There's no love lost here. The fans don't like each other. It's rough.
And shout out to Rudy Gobert. Has been playing well. What is he, a 3 or 4-time Defensive Player of the Year? Done a real good job on Jokic, Nubyjas. Will the Joker bring back the Nuggets? At least force a Game 7? Who's going to win this series?
I think if the Denver Nuggets don't find a way to come back and win this series, because I think they may need to look at some wholesale changes in the offseason. And that's no disrespect to the Timberwolves. It's just where they are right now. With
best offense in the NBA this year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If they can't
the
win
defense
this
has been the problem at times.
I mean, to be honest, I thought Denver was the better team coming into this series. I was really just kind of surprised that his went the way it's gone. But with Edwards out and a lot of their guys out, if the Nuggets can't find a way to come back and win this series, I think that they really need to reevaluate what they're doing up there in Denver, because it clearly ain't working if they can't get past this team. Right, this team in its current constitution.
Right. Any talk up there, Kellie, about Ant-Man maybe being out longer? Because they're saying at least 2 weeks. So the first report was multiple weeks. So a bone bruise, like, man, I mean, that could be easily 3 or 4 weeks. Easy. With the hyperextended knee too.
Yeah, they keep telling us day to day, then weeks, and So we know what it is, especially us that's, we're on the inner side of sports here. We're in for the long haul to like wait it out. He's a young kid, that's fever right there. And he's going to try to come back, especially because all he want to do is compete. That's it. All he wants to do is be on the floor and compete. So he's going to scratch and claw to get back. But I don't see it happening for another 2 weeks at least.
He's going to be out for a... Go ahead.
You're right, Nubyjas. That would put him in danger, even if they advance to the second round, and they would get who? They would get the Spurs in the second round. Probably going to miss at least the first 2 games of that series right there, right, Nubyjas?
Yeah, most likely, but I don't think it's going to get there. I think he's going to have a long off season either way.
Wow, you don't think they're going to win? Okay,
yeah, I think either way he's going to be gone for the rest of the... Yeah, he won't be back to the next season.
So you talked about wholesale changes. If the Nuggets don't win this series, what if the T-Wolves come up short again? Well, you got Ant-Man, and once again, they come up short. I
think it'd be difficult to judge because of the injuries. I think it'd be unfair because of the injuries. That's what I think. And you know how now the sports world changes real quick, so you never know. But AE is locked in up there. As far as everybody else, pretty much anybody else can go. So we'll see.
Well, and you look at Dante. Look with Achilles. It's just like Jason Tatum. He suffered his May 12th. Dante suffered his April the late April, almost around May 1st. So could he come back next year? I don't know. I know they've been in contact with each other. I know at least Tatum says he's going to reach out to him. So maybe you're down with him for most of the year, if not all of the year. I think the one thing that the Minnesota Timberwolves are missing, Kelly, they need shooting. Point guard and shooting.
We need a point guard so Ant can run that true too.
Yeah.
So he can really be in his groove and play. We need a point guard. And I really enjoy like Mike Conley and how he has stepped in this year and really been like the heart and soul and like the leader of the team. But we're going to have to go younger because one thing, especially when we have our small lineup in that speed lineup, I love that lineup. But you got to have the true point guard to run that offense and somebody who is not developmental. You're going to need somebody that's not a vet, but not a rookie either because that small lineup, they are rolling.
Yeah, and they had Rob Dillingham, young kid from Kentucky. I love Mike Conley, but you're right, he's getting a little long in the tooth there. So we'll see about the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think Denver wins. They're going to force a Game 7. Wouldn't it be crazy, though, if the T-Wolves win a Game 7 in Denver? That's how this series kind of goes. Both teams winning on each other's home courts, winning when you least expect them to. But once again, Anthony Edwards injured that knee, hyperextension of his left knee, also a bone bruise, also had the bad right knee as well with the runner's knee. Going to be out at least 2 weeks, so that's at least another week or so. I think it might be longer than that. I'm thinking he's probably going to be out 3 to 4 total, so we'll keep an eye on that with the T-Wolves and the Nuggets. Keep an eye on this 2K game. Got a close and a good one here going on in Orlando. LittleLady, bottom right-hand corner screen, playing with the Pistons. They're in dark jerseys. JustZyrell, the home team, and our King of the Hill, our champion. That second quarter brought to you by good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria in New Jersey. Been around for nearly 25 years. The best pizzeria you'll find there in Bayonne, famous for their specialty pizzas, especially buffalo chicken. Mona Lisa, folks, they're unapologetically Italian. Rich, hearty flavors of Italian cuisine. They have a full menu. And whether you're looking for, something quick, like a quick lunch or anything like that, they've got it all for you. Plenty of options, folks. They got burgers, wraps, soups, salads, calzones, seafood, desserts, and more. And they also have the Da Vinci for your boutique-style catering and your luxury events. And they also have the garden as well. Check them out online, BayonneMonaLisa.com. More ISG basketball. We're back after a quick time. Pistons, we're talking latest in the world of the NBA and the WNBA. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn. Middle of the screen there on the left-hand side. He's a writer for SI.com. Middle of the screen on the right-hand side, that is Kellie Wells-Brinkley, an Olympian, bronze medalist from the 2012 London Games. All right, guys, back to the NBA topics here. How about rapper Boosie? I'm not going to call him Lil Boosie because, he's Boosie, right? Because he's 40-something years of age. How about Boosie trying to dunk here? So here's Boosie. I guess there was a celebrity dunk contest at halftime of a Hawks game. He takes off the trampoline. I believe I can fall. What's that? Boosie, the faux dunk attempt there, the attempt at a dunk with the trampoline didn't come close, man. Nubyjas, you live down in A. Look, I think he was joking around. I think back in March he fell on the floor. A ball came to the sidelines. He was on the on the floor there at the courtside seats. Well, he fell on the floor of the Hawks Grizzlies game back in March. Boosie was clowning, man. He gave the fans a show there.
This looks like something that happened at a Hawks game. Looks like
when they were down about 60 points.
Right. This looks like a Hawks performance. whenever you count on them, whenever you need them to actually, they'll get your feelings up, make you think, oh man, it's gonna be awesome. Look at this winning streak they went on. Then here comes the dynamite right there. Boom, it fails every time. Hawks, period. He's not even from Atlanta. I thought he was a Pelicans. What are we doing? Does he live in Atlanta still? I guess he just be places. Also, I mean, if this is the best that Atlanta can do with fans, come on, we can do better than this.
He's a Louisiana guy, right? New Orleans, right?
Right, yeah. Yeah, wherever. Go back there. Go. The Pelicans need some help.
He wasn't the only one. I think DC, he dunked it. He kind of flexed at the Knicks bench when he did it as well. Kellie, your thoughts here on his athletic skills? Not too athletic, as they like to say.
Listen, I love Side Quest Boosie, okay? Live your best life. He was locked up. The man wrote a song about cancer. He had cancer. Now he is living his best life, doing the thing. And I love it. Because as long as he's out here flopping on the court, he's also not sitting in DJ Flad's chair.
And he's not talking.
The most.
There you
yes,
go.
he's not doing the most. So, I'm with it. Stay here, do your thing, be on the sidelines, cheer. I'm all for it, because I feel like, what's the alternative?
Him talking.
Right.
Yes, talking. And that's not good for the culture. He's got 1,000 kids entertaining.
1,000 kids, wow.
Oh,
Not Antonio Cromartie-esque, huh?
Oh, you mean the guy who said he brought a lap dance for his son?
See,
and
now
I'm being
you
polite.
took it there.
Oh,
and I'm being polite by calling it a lap dance. I'm saying those are his words, because again, he says things.
So I'm trying to think, what's the deal with Vlad TV? Why is he? I guess he gets paid to go on there and do interviews.
I can't say what I really want to say.
So what is the deal? Why are you paying Boosie? Like, if you're gonna get somebody, I don't know. I'm asking for I'm not in the know.
I'm trying to be polite, man.
I know what views. Like, what is he gonna say? Like,
what? Oh, he says all types of things.
He says a lot.
Okay, he says a lot of things. He says a lot of things. A lot of things that I can't repeat on good television.
Right.
And actually, a lot of things I don't even want in my spirit.
But I guess if you had a budget, wouldn't you want other people on? I mean, is there anybody in the rap game that's
all
a little more relevant than Boosie? Right. Well, yeah, that's what I'm getting to. There's a scandal about how much he's paying each person. I guess Boosie wanted more, and Vlad's like, well, that's what I'm like, well, how did this get to this point? Like,
well, also, I would love to know his formula for paying people. Like, does he have like a plan for it?
Right, it's like 25,000, 30,000, 35. So I guess.
No, so what are his metrics? Because you know how like every career has like metrics as they measure you by, right. or like how the NBA like decides.
I bet you it's clicks, because that's why
CPMs, clicks per minute,
outrageous stuff.
Right,
it's a bunch of clicks.
Right.
You pretty much described about 95% of podcasts.
Oh, absolutely.
I guess.
I'm on make podcast equipment expensive again.
And,
make podcasting great again.
Make it difficult for people to go and talk out loud in public and say things.
Right.
Put the microphone down.
Right. Well, we'll keep an eye on Lil Boosie. We're not going to keep an eye on
like the Michael
Hawks.
Jackson meme.
Right. We're not going to keep an eye on the Hawks. The Hawks were eliminated by the
the Hawks don't deserve
Thursday night. So we'll move on here. We'll keep an eye on this 2K game here. Is it over? I think JustZyrell won, right? I think JustZyrell did win. So that 2K game over. The Orlando Magic winning this game here against ALittleLady. That third quarter brought to our good friends at Chubby Sports Bar and Grill, located in New Jersey, 812 Broadway in Bayonne. Bayonne's favorite sports bar, great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere. Folks, we all need to relax after work, right? So why not do it with a drink in your hands? It is Bayonne's top-rated burgers. Got wings, dry rubbed and sauce, grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salted pretzels, and seafood baskets. They are open 6 days a week, every single day of the week except Mondays. So Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. More ISG basketball after this quick timeout. At the same time, the gaming is over. Our King of the Hill gets the win. JustZyrell playing with the Orlando Magic gets the win over ALittleLady playing with the Pistons, the biggest matchup in the NBA this weekend. Game 6, Friday night in Orlando between the Pistons and Magic. Got my guys here with me. Top left-hand corner of the screen, that is Nubyjas. Wilborn. He's a writer for SI.com. Top right-hand corner of the screen, that is Kellie Wells-Brinkley, our favorite Olympic, everyone's favorite Olympic bronze medalist in the 2012 Summer Games in track and field with the hurdles. Guys, back to the NBA topics here. How about Paige Bueckers? There you can see her. She was talking at the Dallas Wings Media Day earlier this week about her relationship with her partner. That would be Azzi Fudd. They were two teammates at UConn. Let's listen to Paige Bueckers addressing this for the first time, and it seems like the only time. She said, it's none of your business, ladies and gentlemen, about the relationship. Let's listen to Paige Bueckers, the second-year player for the Dallas Wings, on her relationship with her teammate, Azzi Fudd. Take a listen.
There is something that I wanted to address, and I only plan on addressing it once. So if we continue to get asked about it, we will refer to this moment in time, or we will use this time to deflect and talk about our teammates. Quite frankly, I believe me and Azzi's personal relationship is nobody's business but our own. And what we choose to share is completely up to us. But as media members, I understand you guys have a job to do, and you guys have to ask questions about the basketball aspect of it, so that's what I will be addressing today. Me and Azzi have always been the most professional. We've always conducted ourselves as such. And we've never let anything that happens off the court carry onto the court. And that's what we continue to do. And I'm not entirely sure if this is new to media members, to social media, to new people who are watching the WNBA, or women's basketball in general, but me and Azzi are not new to this. We've been doing this for a long time. We have countless reps at it. We have a lot of experience with it, so we will continue to use that experience to show up and be professionals, great teammates, great leaders, the hardest workers, and continue to show up and do our job and help the Dallas Wings win basketball games.
All right, so that was Paige Bueckers earlier this week. I believe that was Monday at the Dallas Wings Media Day. Of course, she addressed the relationship with her teammate, Azzi Fudd. Azzi Fudd was the #1 pick in the WNBA draft this year. Paige Bueckers, the #1 pick last year in the WNBA draft. They were teammates who won a championship 2 years ago with the UConn Huskies. She said she only wanted to address this once, and it is none of our business, so she got it out the way. If you guys keep asking questions, she's going to refer to the statement that she had. She also said Azzi was the #1 pick for a reason, and she had nothing to do with it as far as the Dallas Wings selecting her with the #1 overall pick. All right, Kellie, your thoughts here. WNBA hot and heavy game opener, the opener for the Dallas Wings against the Indiana Fever coming up, I guess, next weekend. Your thoughts here on Paige Bueckers addressing the media about the relationship with Azzi Fudd. Is it fair that she can tell the media not to talk about this?
Absolutely, absolutely. As a black woman, or as a woman in sports, we get asked so many outrageous questions that our counterparts never will. Whatever their relationship is on or off the court isn't anyone's business, because there's teammates that play on teams that don't like each other either, but they get the job done. So obviously they have some chemistry. They're going to work together and get it done. Whatever happens off the court, that don't have nothing to do with us. Honestly, it don't. So I feel like everybody just mind your business. Stop asking questions. Stop asking what people do in their free time, in their whatever they're doing. Let it go. Like I felt when they first asked the question to Azzi, I felt so offended by that question. That was her coming out moment, and that's what y'all gonna ask her. Y'all could ask her 1,000 other things, but that's what you ask. So I just feel like as women in sports, there's so much that we already have to deal with: body image, how we're talked to, how we're addressed, fighting for equal wages. And the W just got to a point where the athletes are excited about going to work, or they don't have to go overseas. And y'all gonna worry about a relationship that could or couldn't be happening, and that's not affecting any play because no season has even started yet. So sit back, eat your popcorn, watch, be a fan. Because whether the team wins or loses, nobody else's life outside of that team really does change. So just chill and relax. And I get it, fandom is a thing, but just relax sometimes. Let things happen as they may. It ain't your business. I'm not asking you about you and Miss Betty at home. Are we?
Miss Betty.
No.
Nubyjas, they first went public with the relationship.
Nubyjas hates me. He hates me.
Hate you? No, my God.
No, he's really going to agree with you.
Oh, my God, no.
Are you? Okay, good.
They first went public with the
First of
relationship.
all, let me be very clear.
Hold on.
I don't hate anybody.
No, that's just no.
That's not a black woman. No, I know you're
Right.
joking. I'm just saying.
They first went public with the relationship, I want to say last year, July 2025. Your thoughts are Nubyjas. I want to ask you this, devil's advocate, that's what I want to play here. Yeah, people have been in relationships, but how many people can you name that have been in relationships on the same team?
Okay.
This is a little different. I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm just saying.
And I'm not even going to play devil's advocate because the devil don't need an advocate.
Right.
But,
boy, you ain't lying about that.
Hey, the devil does not need an advocate,
Right,
especially now, baby. Let's be clear. That being said, what I will say, keeping it strictly basketball. If you look at that draft, there were players who were better fits for that team in that draft that did not get selected, including that center from
France, right?
No, well, the center, the French center.
Or the UCLA for Lauren Betts.
And Laura Betts as well. Like, there were players who were better on court fits. Not saying Azzi Fudd is not a great player, but there were players that were better on court.
Well, to be fair to the Dallas Wings, they wanted shooting, and
I get it.
45% three-point shooter, averaged about 18 points a game last year.
And also, there's a reason why the Dallas Wings have picked number one 2 years in a row.
Sure.
They're literally, other than Chicago Sky, they may be the worst franchise in that league. They have been poorly run for a very long time. So, one, I would question any decision the Dallas Wings do just because they have shown a propensity towards poor decisions.
A propensity.
Just number one, just as a general thing. Also, when you're talking about draft picks, I do think it's important, especially when it's a number one pick, especially after this new collective bargaining agreement. Why did you pick this player? And I do think it's fair when there is a romantic relationship. Also, my perspective is coming analogy as a cishet man who has been mostly covered cishet sports as a man, okay? We have not, at least that we know of, experienced two players in a romantic relationship with each other. And if you're going to tell me that a romantic relationship between two players cannot have an impact.
Sure. Good or bad.
Good or bad.
We're not even talking about the bad.
Right.
Because we know that's going to happen. Or it could happen.
Situations where there was rumors with the Dallas Mavericks back in the day where players were allegedly sharing the same woman unbeknownst to them. We won't name names there, but people, if you know, you know. Back in the day, the Pistons.
I was about to say, you're not talking about Steve Nash, are you?
Well, no.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say that was something else. Okay.
As he said he wasn't going to name names.
Well, it's old.
Right.
I mean, look,
it's old. It's 90s stuff. You're just going to leave it at that.
That's right. That's not my baby thing. Yeah.
Right.
I got you.
But, and also we've seen players pick up their friends. Like, for instance, Isaiah Thomas famously wanted Adrian Dantley to get traded to get Mark Aguirre because him and Mark Aguirre grew up in Chicago. They were close friends, right? Friendships are a little different than a romantic relationship. Like, we're not asking them about their actual sex life.
Got it.
We're just asking if it will have an impact on the team. To answer the question, cool, we move on. I do also think that because the reporter, Kevin Sherrington, who's been in that market for a long time, someone who I have a lot of respect for, I think when people saw it, they just heard old white man ask about it.
Well, and not only that, it comes off the heels.
I mean, just being real. I think that's
the media relations persons at Azzi Fudd's press conference basically shut everything down. So you knew Paige. I'm glad that Paige did this, actually.
I mean, and I get maybe not asking Azzi Fudd, but I do think it's fair to be like, hey, also, how do we know they're in a relationship? Because they told us going back to the start of the show, right?
July of 2025.
I mean, they have been telling us they're in a relationship. They have been posting these pictures of it. So we maybe would never
Look at all the pictures of them at UConn, carrying each other, holding each other.
Yeah,
like,
but
they're out and about around town.
As I'm saying, like, they have been, they have made their relationship public.
Exactly.
It's not like we just made it up out of the blue. Right. No, they have been telling us. And again, when you make a relationship a part of your brand,
10 seconds, we got to run.
People are going to ask about it.
Kellie, real quickly, in about 10 seconds.
But I do get Kellie's points on the
Are they going to be able to navigate this the entire year? Because you know there's going to be some losing there. They had the number one pick for 2 straight years. Maybe some frustration, maybe some fits going on between them two. How are they going to be able to handle this and ride through the season?
You know, they're just going to have to lock in. Like, I think it's going to get messy. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like I'm married to another professional athlete. We're riding the wave, the ups and downs. I did well, he didn't. He did great, I didn't. There's the clash of that. There's an ego all the time. I have.
You guys weren't on the same team, in the same locker room.
If I go off and you don't, so I think that they're gonna really have to work hard.
Did you pass me the ball when you're supposed to?
Right, exactly. Like, why you pass her the ball?
Right.
I mean, there's one thing about
we gotta go.
Home. Right. There's another thing when home is all
exactly home and the office
in your direct career relies upon your spouse.
Look, I'm rooting for both of those guys.
That's not easy,
those
man,
guys.
for real.
Yeah. No, you're right. So Paige Bueckers on a relationship with her teammate Azzi Fudd, both number one picks the last 2 years at UConn. Once again, the Dallas Wings, they open up the season, the opener, May 9th against the Indiana Fever. I guess that's the last 4 number one picks playing in that game. 2 at Indiana and 2 with the Dallas Wings. That third quarter, we already talked about. The fourth quarter brought to you by good friends at 902 Brewing Company, located 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City, a craft brewery there in Jersey City, producing those ales and lagers. Got about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. Handcrafted beers in the best atmosphere. Curated good times made right there in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room. They host a variety of events, and they also have the rooftop, folks. Best thing about that place and that venue, overlooking the Hudson River, Lower Manhattan, and the World Trade Center. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. More ISG basketball after a quick break. All right, welcome back here to ISG Basketball. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. We're talking the latest in the world of the NBA and also the WNBA and college basketball. I had a couple of games here playing for cash and prizes. That game is over. The winner was playing with the Orlando Magic. That would be JustZyrell playing against the challenger. ALittleLady playing with the Pistons. Biggest matchup of the weekend. Pistons and Magic Game 6 down in Orlando. Got the basketball on top right-hand corner of the screen. A writer for SI.com and Sports Illustrated, bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Everyone's favorite Olympian. That is Kellie Wells-Brinkley. Olympic bronze medalist in the 2012 London Games. One of the baddest athletes, track and field athletes, man. Sprinters and hurdlers in the world. Just athletes, period, but especially hurdler and track and field athletes.
Talk your talk.
Hey, we're going to expand the show. We're also, the NCAA looking to expand the tournament, going from 68 to 76 teams. So looking to add really roughly 8 teams there. Last time they expanded the field, the NCAA tournament, I believe 1985, they went to 64. So likely going to finalize this sometime next month, and this will happen in 2027. Your thoughts here? Let's start with you, Nubyjas, since we get you here on the first. Adding 8 more teams? I guess you have 12 play-in sort of games?
Yeah,
teams,
and then there's going to be 2 play-in sites. Okay. Yep. I wrapped my head around the play-in tournament. I've actually been to a couple of those in Dayton. And you know what, man? And it's pretty lit, man. The people in Dayton get into it because, quite honestly, when does Dayton get anything cool? They, they get a cool event and they really get into it. They show up for it, and the teams show up for it. And sometimes it is cool to see a 16 seed get a win that they wouldn't, and they get a tournament win. Like
UMBC over UVA, baby.
Like we've seen Howard get a tournament win. And
got the first.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we've seen these, and those are pretty cool, but then now you're going to expand that. It's just you keep, all this sports stuff, man, you just keep pulling at the thread. How much more blood can you squeeze from a tournament, man? And they keep going. Right. I mean, you're going to wring the towel out eventually where there's no towel.
Kellie, your thoughts here. Are you okay with this? Adding 8 more teams? 76 teams?
Everybody's in.
I love the whole like Cinderella thing. Oh my gosh, because I mean Hampton was one of the teams that was a 16 seed and we came and beat up.
I believe a 15. Yeah, y'all beat a 2. Yeah. I believe beat Iowa State back in the day.
Yeah, Iowa State. Like that was my
South
year.
Carolina. Was it South Carolina?
No. You're right.
It was Iowa State. Okay, yep.
Iowa State. I was there freshman year of college. Oh my gosh, it was lit. But like, I get it. There's revenue. You're gonna continue to generate money. But dang, like I feel like it's just gonna, like, the next team out is gonna complain. A couple years later, they're gonna expand.
Team 77.
Like, yeah, 77 is now
on the bubble, right?
There's probably gonna be teams with losing records that are gonna make it in the tournament.
Right. Well, it helps the big, the Power 5 conference or the Power 4
conference.
Yeah,
but also
we gotta go. I gotta get this next minute. 10 seconds.
It takes away from the upsets. You won't see as many upsets because all the little schools are going to beat each other. It's going to be more big schools. It's going to look like this year with all big schools, no Cinderellas, and that's going to be the disappointment.
And we'll see about those bids. Will they go to all those Power 4 schools, or will you get some of these mid-majors to get these extra bids here to be 2-bid leagues there? Speaking of 2-bid leagues and 1-bid leagues, how about Howard? John Wall, now the president of basketball odds man, a 5-time All-Star, number 1 pick back in 2010 with the Wizards. Played, I believe, for the Wizards for about 10 years, so he's back in the D.C. area. How about this? You guys jump in here, both of you guys. We've got like 30 seconds. What do you guys think about this? Go.
I'm an HBCU grad.
Yep.
I'm an HBCU grad, so I love seeing them get some major love. I'm not a Howard alum, but I'm a Hampton alum, but I love seeing it because it's bringing us to the forefront. It's really showing the professionalism that HBCUs are trying to move into, and so I support it. I applaud it. And I love the hire.
John Wall has told me one time when he was a player that he wanted to be a GM in this league. And this is the kind of moves that get you towards that. He's always had a business mind. If you listen to him on Prime, very sharp, very acerbic mind. Now we'll see how well he knows recruiting and how well he knows the players.
Well, he's already been helping with
he's run the AAU program for a while down there. So down there in Raleigh, it's hometown. So shout out to that. We'll see where it goes.
All right, man. Good luck with the Howard, man. Once again, been in the NCAA tournament through the last 4 years. So you got Stephen Davidson, Tatum at Duke, a bunch of other players going back to their alma maters and college teams helping out. Let's go ahead and bring our King of the Hill here. JustZyrell, man, it's really real. Got an 11-point win. What was working for you, man, getting that win with the Magic?
It was a tough game, but I just had to use the stars of the team. I had to use Paulo. Paulo was really working for me, and then Wendell. I had to do that for Angel.
I was going to say Angels, man. Wendell. Matter of fact, Angel Reese was like, y'all leave me alone. I love my man, and I trust him. So she was already commenting on the Meg Thee Stallion.
He was hooper, so I had to let him hoop.
Good stuff. We'll see you next week. That is JustZyrell playing with the Orlando Magic. Guys, if you want to be like JustZyrell and join us, you can join us here. Go online. It's all ages 13 and up, and we're catching other prizes. Weekly King of the format. You win, you stay on the sticks. Join us now. TheISGShow.com/NBA2K. TheISGShow.com/NBA2K. Also, got plenty of merch for you. Hoodies, $59.99. T-shirts, $29.99. Shop is open 24 hours a day. Get it exclusively at theisgshow.com/shop. Theisgshow.com/shop. This post-game show brought to our good friends right here at Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Invented deep dish in 1943. 100 locations in 20 states. They serve more than pizza. Got pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes. Check them out online, unos.com. Before we get out of here, one last time, guys, go over there. Go straight to the window. I got Larry's Locks here, brought to you by MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Friday games, all game 6s. I'm taking Pistons, Raptors, Baby Dinosaurs, and the Lake Show. Move on. Those are my Larry Locks. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. For JustZyrell, our King of the Hill, we'll see him next week. Kellie Wells-Brinkley, everybody's favorite Olympian, bronze medalist, 2012 London Games there. Nubyjas Wilborn, he's a writer for SI.com. It's the Confluence, folks. It's the Confluence. He's up there in those Three Rivers in Pittsburgh, PA. I'm Larry Ridley, Sports. Thanks for watching here on FTF Sports. Next Level Sports, Destination Unbeaten Sports Channel. Players TV and In the Black Network. I'm Larry Ridley, Sports. Have a good weekend, folks. Enjoy the NBA playoffs. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.